Hi and welcome to D Up Gaming Podcast episode 20. My name is Jeff and joining me is my co-host Jesse.
Hi there.
We have a very jam-packed episode this week. This is episode 20. This is our E3 conferences recap. We're going to skip what you're playing from Jassy this week. Sorry, Jassy.
Okay. No problem.
We'll jump right into it. Let's get started.
All right.
The last conference of E3 was by Nintendo. 9 a.m. Pacific Tuesday.
Right.
Started off strong with a surprise title called Daemon X Machina.
Mm-hmm.
It has a cel-shaded art style. Game is very fast-paced.
Yeah, giant mix.
Built into a Unreal Engine. It looks like the Gundam game we never got. The way they moved was very good, very fluid.
Fluid and fast, yeah. Is this only going to come to
the Switch?
I guess so.
No? It looks like it could be. Nintendo finds these ways to lock up exclusives somehow.
Yeah.
So,
like, who developed it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's a name I haven't heard before, but it's not like I go
like
around hearing all these. It's not a big name for sure.
Definitely
not up on.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm not up on all my studios, so I don't know. After that, they showed Xenoblade Chronicles Torna the Golden Country, which is the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles, September 2018. So what's that?
I don't know. I thought because that game is like huge already. That's what it needs more content.
Oh yeah, it needs more content. Set in year 3564, I heard this thing is a prequel to the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Word has it that this thing will have a standalone release.
Okay.
So that tells you how big this thing will be.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Any interests with those two there?
I guess more Xenoblade Chronicles is nice because I've heard good things about it. I haven't played one since the one on the Wii. So like more content for a series that's like known. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing, I think. I'm
excited about the Mac game, Daemon X Machina.
Yeah.
It just looks so good. It looks so cool.
Hopefully there's a demo.
Yeah. Let's see the demo. They've been really good with demos, Nintendo.
Yeah, they have.
They've been really good with demos. Good. And then we have Reggie come on screen and announce more stuff for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, coming out November 16th, based on the first gen Pokemon Yellow. Catching wild Pokemon similar to Pokemon Go, which is something I don't want to see. You do fight trainers and you do get to pick your moves, and you can play the game.
More traditional way, I guess.
Yeah. I don't like the style where if I run into a wild Pokemon, I just throw a ball at it. Throw berries at it.
Like Pokemon Go?
In a way, I think it does streamline the process. You don't have to spend too much time fighting these things.
Right.
You catch what you need to catch and you move on. And you only save your Pokemon for real trainer battles. Like, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, it's more...
Yeah,
collecting is easier now.
Yeah. This is just a part in my mind that's just like, this is not a real game. This is not a real this is not a real Pokemon game. This is a casual garbage.
Well, a transition game, I think.
Yeah, in my mind, that's what it's saying. Even though I know gameplay standpoint, I think it's kind of cool that you can just catch Pokemon with the balls, and when you fight battles that mean something against trainers. But I can't help it.
It's just somewhere it's definitely what it is, in between of the traditional with the Go, and kind of merging the two, and we've kind of met in the middle. That's what it is. Right
after that, Reggie pulls out a tiny little Pokeball Plus from his pocket.
That's pretty cool.
And said, it will work as your Joy-Con on that game. Yes. You can also play with it just alone. So you don't need anything else but the ball and your Switch. This is the dirty, dirty thing. Mew comes exclusively with Pokemon Plus, putting number 151 behind a paywall, essentially. Dirty move.
Is it?
It's not. Pay to win. Well, you don't win with Mew, but they know you want Mew. They know you want Mew.
Yeah.
Here's $50. It's dirty.
I guess if that's the only way to get him, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get him.
Well, for now, I probably see he might eventually.
Okay.
Once the sales of these kind of die down a bit, then he'll probably be released.
Super Mario Party surprise trailer, I think. I don't think people expected that right away. So soon. October 5th, 2018.
Well, really? I mean, hasn't it been a while since there's been a Mario Party game?
True.
I mean, there was that one on the DS, I believe, that was just the games.
The mini games.
There was a bunch of mini games. and stuff. But yeah, since the Wii, was there one on the Wii U? I'm not even sure.
Yes, I think so. And I think people trashed that one.
Yeah.
Is that the one you were all in the cart?
I think that was the one where it was like it didn't matter what you did.
Yeah.
Because it was just random chance anyways, and then people like really hated that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. It's been kind of a while in a sense. And a new system.
Yeah. The trailer showed a interesting setup.
Yeah.
With 2 switches side by side, and you can move
the screen, and it moves on the screen itself. I was trying to figure out how that works. I'm thinking it's using the kind of the accelerometer and the fact that like once you put it down, it's like if I move it to the left, it knows that it's moving to the left, and thus it's going to change the perspective of the screen. So I don't think it's that dependent on what the other one was, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, how does it know where it is on?
But in relation to the other one, you still have to find a way, right?
Yeah.
I do see something that might be related to that. When they're done moving, the last move was a lady moving it from one side to another, and then she swipes the screen. I think that's the calibration. You sync right here as it swipes across the switch. The 2 switches.
The 2 switches, right? Yeah. That's where they.
That might be the sync.
Yeah.
Don't know, but
we find out the tech of how they get that to work.
But it looks really cool, right?
Yeah,
to be able to move maps around that.
Yeah.
Infinite number of changes.
Yes. Yeah. Even so much, like a slight millimeter.
Yeah, you move a millimeter over. That's maybe the advantage you need.
Yeah.
And who knows how many switches can be put together at one time?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw 2, like maybe 4.
If I do 4, just one long map or something like that. That'd be cool.
Like a bowling alley or something.
Yeah. The trailer, I believe, showed off 15 mini games. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll see more. Do you think that's enough? 15 mini games in a Mario Party game?
Maybe. Possibly DLC later. Add-on packs. This might be a platform. Just the way it sounds like Super Mario Party. It's not like number 9 or number whatever. I'm thinking that's what it is.
Games as a service, Nintendo.
But, yeah. Again, with the DS game that had a bunch of different mini games.
Yeah.
Like, this is the platform of Mario Party. You get these 15 to start with, and then you can pick which ones you want. Like
pack 1
or pack 1
pack 2. Oh my gosh.
Packs, maybe bunch or maybe individual. Everybody knows there's these mini games that you skip every time. Like, I don't play this one. Everybody hates this one. Yeah. But there's this one I love. I want to play that. Yeah. I could definitely see them.
They're gonna pack all that garbage into that one game you want. And it'll be like,
we're surrounded by
buy pack 1 that comes with 15 games. 14 of them you don't like.
Right.
That's how,
there's that too.
Right. That's how the cable TV work.
Yeah. Yep. You want a sports package?
You want ESPN?
Here, have hockey, have baseball, have...
Yeah, all that stuff you don't want. Yeah, we know you want tennis. This one. So you're going to have like 8 packs. All the 8 most popular games separated in each pack, surrounded by 10 garbage games. I hope they don't do that. Fire Emblem Three Houses showed off after the Super Mario Party trailer. Spring 2019 comes out with full-size 3D models this time.
Yes.
With feet.
Yeah. The big thing. Oh no, they got
feet.
feet.
Finally with feet.
The Switch has the power to
show feet.
It was never able to done before.
There's still a conundrum to me for them to choose not to have feet on those characters.
It was a weird style design.
Jokes aside, this game looks cool. You get to run around and explore 3D environments. Is maybe the first time in the series or first time in a long time, I guess.
I wonder if like height is going to be a factor now. Because before it kind of was, in the fact that, I can't move my character to this spot. Mm-hmm. But I wonder if like certain attacks, if I have the high ground, would that affect me? Or if I'm actually behind some cover, can you still attack or not attack? Or I wonder if the environment is going to be more of an issue than just movement, whether or not I can.
So which ones have you played before?
I've played Awakening and I've played Birthright. Okay,
and that hasn't been a problem, like height from one square to another. You don't get
it only affects whether or not I can attack. Like if this person's up here, I cannot hit him at all, and he can't hit me, or he can hit me. Whether or not it's his choice. But I'm wondering when we actually go to battle, because you say you can move around in this environment.
It's weird when games like this kind of game, grid-based tactics game, haven't done some of the stuff that was done by Final Fantasy Tactics in 97.
Yes.
I'm always surprised about that because that game, hype matters.
Yeah.
What environment you're standing in matters.
Yes. Yeah. That
which way you're facing at the end of your turn, that matters.
Yeah, that seemed to be exclusively the which way you're facing.
Yeah.
Because I played like Disgaea as well, and like that never had that. That seems to be only for Final Fantasy Tactics.
I guess so. I just for me that's just Criminal Corrupt. That's just the best one I've ever played.
Yes.
Just like because of all these things that you have to focus on
Yeah.
and worry about. Of course, that's not to say Fire Emblem is an easy game. Fire Emblem is definitely a challenging game.
Yeah, I think so because the idea of when I attack, they can counterattack. So I gotta make sure, am I in position to deal with that counterattack? Because I just might get low level and I think, oh, I just got one hit on him. But what if I miss and then he attacks me?
We saw some gameplay in that trailer as well. In the bird's eye view, you're going to see single characters in squares. But when they zoom in, each character is leading an army, a small army. And you see them changing forms too.
Yeah,
the way
game inside a game.
You see one of the shots has a character throw a triangle. Okay. And then his squad formed a triangle. And that looked like maybe that's the more offensive. So maybe formation of the character's squad matters in defense, attack, and things like that. That's another level.
Added on. Yeah. That's definitely new.
To a game that's already pretty challenging.
To begin with, yeah. I'm definitely interested.
I'm interested
and I hope there's a demo.
Yeah.
Want to try it out. I might pick it up. Of all the Fire Emblem games I've played, which hasn't been too many, I've really liked them. I really like the tactics to it. The story is always interesting.
Fortnite finally coming to the Switch. Of course, everybody was mad at the fact that you cannot sign back onto PlayStation after.
Yeah. Apparently, once you've been on PlayStation, you can't
use the same account.
The same account because before you're able to go to the PC on like iOS and Android, but you can't take all that stuff that you've accumulated to your Switch, and that's what people were really upset about. You had to make a new one if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Especially ones that are tied to the PlayStation account.
Yeah,
there's no way you can do it. I think this is a big moment for Sony.
Yeah, when it comes to crossplay,
what to do from now on, because we talked about this before when Xbox and Microsoft is totally game to do cross-platform gaming.
Yes.
And this is Sony saying no. We also talked about this a generation ago when Xbox is leading, and they were the guys to say no. But I think industry has changed. Internet connectivity has changed. Gaming online has changed since then.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much you have the one account and it goes across everything.
And are you going to say no to Fortnite at this point?
Definitely.
Because Fortnite came out and said, Epic came out and said, there, go.
They can do
now it's on Sony.
Yes. Yeah, it's on them at this point. Everyone's looking at you, Sony.
Fortnite coming into Switch, I think it's just natural. It makes sense. Right. This thing doesn't push a whole lot of polygons, and it just works on the Switch. It looks good.
And everyone's playing it.
Yeah, everyone's playing it now, so pay attention.
Chance to make money off of the residuals off of microtransactions.
Yeah. I'm excited about this next game, Overcooked 2, coming out October 7th.
Yeah.
Sorry, August 7th, 2018. This time it will support local, wireless, and online play, which is something I believe that was missing from the first game.
Was local?
Local for sure there.
Yeah, it was there.
But I don't think there's wireless. I don't think there's online play.
Online play, yes.
Yeah. From everything I've heard, more Overcooked, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Overcooked is something that you just have to have more of.
Throw ingredients, I hear.
Yeah. You just need to have more of. That's what Overcooked is about. You don't need to change the formula too much in that game. Yeah.
Extra stuff.
Killer Queen Black comes out in 2018. Looks like a 16-bit game with 2 teams of 4. I have no idea about this one. Any ideas? Skipping. Hollow Knight showed off. Available right after that conference. Coming with all DLCs to the Switch. I think I'm going to pick that one up fairly soon.
Yeah, I've seen that game before.
Yeah. It's been around for a year or two, I think. It's another game that just makes sense.
Yeah.
All these indie games we talked about.
Popular good quality indie games.
We're both advocates of
Might as
putting all indie games on the Switch.
Yeah, if you can run it, might as well.
It simply makes sense. It's all kinds of games like that you can stop and go and you don't have to pay too much attention to.
Yeah, and if you're a PC gamer, you're spending that much money on your PC. Sometimes playing these like smaller indie games, it's like you don't even want to, because it's like, why did I pay so much just to run this game that barely using the power that I have? And then the people who don't invest in their PC that much aren't really invested in PC gaming, I feel. But the Switch is that system that can run these games, and that people are willing to play these smaller games on.
And the fact that it's a budget game.
Yes.
All these indie games
and
are
the
generally
price point
cheaper.
too. Yeah.
Parents are willing to drop that more than $79 on a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense to me.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
You're more willing to try, because like, oh well, this is only like $20 or less, or I'll give that a chance. Then let me give it a chance on this $80 game. Right?
Makes sense. Octopath Traveler we talked about just a while back, and that's where the demo announcement is. June 14th, so it's already out by the time you're listening to this.
Yeah.
The progress from the demo will carry into the game. I have this game pre-ordered. I cannot wait for this game to come
start?
out. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. I'll probably definitely play more of this demo. I got a couple other games I need to finish on my Switch, like Zelda. Still haven't.
After Octopath, they showed a montage of a bunch of games. I'm not going to count, but there are a bunch.
Oh.
And this is what I like about the Nintendo Direct. In here are games that you've heard about in other conferences. They don't waste time and just say, here's a trailer for a game that you've already seen 2 days ago. They just go, this game's also coming to Switch or 3DS.
You can get it here too.
Yeah, pay attention. Starlink, they didn't spend any time on that. Love it. Minecraft, we know that's coming. We don't have to talk about it. Donkey Kong, we saw it at the Ubisoft conference. We don't have to talk about it. Just Dance. The one that was surprising that it didn't have a trailer for is Dragon Ball Fighters. It's part of this montage, 5 seconds. That's all I got.
If you haven't seen it by now, like maybe you think it might look different. I have seen footage on the game floor. They talked about that later, but not in this direct. It just seems like some of the details in the backgrounds were reduced, but it looks pretty much the same.
See, I'm thinking, if you remember the demo, Dragon Ball Fighters, when you are in the lobby, you have these little avatars.
Yeah.
A classic Nintendo thing to do is to throw a Mario hat in there. Or something like that. I thought it'd be like this. As with their costumes of the little... That might still come out. I don't know. I just... so classic Nintendo, just throw a hat in there. Here you go. Yeah. Special edition on the Switch. Another one coming from their Insane Trilogy. I thought there'd be a bit more time given to that.
Again, you've seen it before.
FIFA 19, Dark Souls, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. That news came out about a month before E3. Mega Man 11. Yes. That's the only time we saw it in all 7 conferences. I thought there'd be more on Mega Man 11. Especially playable. This game is playable on the show floor.
I don't know. I still think Mega Man is pretty niche.
Is it?
People who love Mega Man love Mega Man.
So you know who you are.
But I don't think there's that many.
Okay.
I mean, so much so that it seems like it's bigger than it actually is, I think.
Another game that was in that montage I'm very excited about. The World Ends With You. Been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Fall 2018. Can't wait for that one. And then we close the show with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Coming December 7th.
And now that was a trailer.
That was a trailer and then like some. 3 more.
Yeah. Yes. That was pure fan service, I thought. To reveal every character, to bring in Ridley, like to show all the different changes that they made, like the subtle changes, like that's like for the hardcore, like
so subtle. The Wii Fit trainer has a new phase now. That's a thing they felt like they have to put in there
to point out. Yeah.
They said the Wii Fit development team wanted him to change the face, so he's like, "Fine, I'll change the face." Of course, they say every character is back. Every character that's been in a Smash Brothers game is coming back. All your special guest characters, Cloud, Ryu, Bayonetta, Snake. We saw Solid Snake before we saw Sam Fisher.
Yes. Yeah.
This messed up and announced that he is voiced by David Hayter. That's confirmed.
Oh. And this is supposed to be built from the ground up too, so it's not like they reissued.
8 player battles will return.
New items, new trophies.
Assist trophies. Assist trophies. They showed Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl. Showing all
that's cool tactics. Like they put ink on you and then makes you weaker to attacks.
To do damage. Yeah.
Which I think would be really cool with like if you're doing co-op games. Like
Team
the
games.
Inkling's kind of like setting up for a person who rushes in and gets them like
with all the changes that they talked about.
Yeah.
All the slight changes for every character. And then later on they talk about core mechanics. How you can chain attacks by just smashing buttons. Dodging if you do it way too much. The window of invincibility goes down as you do it too much. Yeah. There's perfect shield that you have to release the shield at the right time. But it looks like the frames on that is more precise now. Looks like they're going for that esports.
Oh yeah,
for real.
Yes,
this time
it has, and like this is pure balancing.
Yeah,
this
like
is,
for real. Like
for real.
We're after this now.
Yeah. If I was a fan for sure, this got me hype.
Yeah.
Like,
if that's not enough, compatibility for the GameCube controllers, like that tells you everything you need to know.
Yes.
They're going for esports. They're coming. Evo.
Like
maybe not this year.
I don't know how you can really complain about this at all. Be honest.
Oh, I know people are complaining.
They'll find a way. They'll say, this person is not in it yet.
They only showed Daisy and Ridley. Of course, we see memes everywhere saying Waluigi's not there.
Still,
that's annoying.
But definitely a lot of fan service.
Yeah, they're gonna have 50 plus assist trophies. One of the funniest ones is, I think, the fake smash ball.
Oh yes,
which I think explodes if you hit it.
Yeah, if you hit it, that's nice. A little mix up there, like do you really want to get it? Is it worth it?
Yeah. You can also attack assist trophies. If you KO assist trophies, you get points. So you got to be really worried about throwing out those assist trophies now. Yeah. Are you giving them a free point, or are you going to be using this?
Yes. Yeah.
So there's another layer of strategy now.
Right. You can't just like spam them like, as soon as I get it, let me just throw it and throw it and throw it.
That's what people do. Yeah. I know that for sure.
Yeah, let's get rid of all that.
With no consequences, really.
Yeah.
Now there is. If you're a fighting game enthusiast, there's nothing to complain about, really.
Right.
If you're a hardcore Smash player,
you're getting all the characters like, oh man, I would have totally whooped you with this one.
There are no more excuses. Yeah. There's still going to be melee enthusiasts. There's always going to be that.
Right. Yes. That's the intricate stuff, I guess, of like, I can wave dash better in melee compared to other ones and all that.
It's hard to bash this announcement.
But yeah.
And it is hard to please everybody. Everyone. But I think that's
pretty damn good job.
Yeah, that's as much as you needed to see. Damn good to close the show with this. I wanted to see Animal Crossing, the game, a teaser of something. But they did a great job. Nevertheless, what is your review on this?
On the Nintendo Direct?
We're not talking about the Treehouse, by the way, because that's like 4 hours long.
Well, Smash really was a big one. All the other games that are coming that they're showing, Dragon Ball and Fortnite, which is what I wanted. Some of the games that are on other systems showing up on the Switch to see that we can run these. Oh yeah, Wolfenstein 2.
Oh yeah,
that was coming.
Talk about that too.
Yeah, things like that. Like that was good to see, and then again a ton of indies coming. I thought it was a solid showing.
That was solid. Yeah, I think so. For me, aside for the one game that we were never promised. Aside from not seeing Animal Crossing, that no one ever said there was going to be there. What I wanted to see from them were there. Octopath was there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get to see Metroid. But
two. Yeah, we want to see Metroid. Why are we not seeing Metroid? Why are we not seeing Metroid?
It's a little something, but they explained later too that they're not ready. But I guess I'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Patience.
We see more news about Let's Go Pokemon. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. We saw a new game, Mario Party. With the release date. So that's a good Nintendo conference, as we expect from Nintendo. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click like and drop a comment below. Hit subscribe and the bell next to it to stay up to date with our content. Our full podcast is on iTunes and Anchor. The link is in the description below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @D_up_gaming. This is Jeff signing off from D Up Gaming. We'll see you next time.